So he can basically move his left knee like Jello.
Guys, he is not in the frame right now.
You know what we need to do? Football versus softball game. That's what we need.
Welcome to the second episode of Tailgate Talk. This is Hayden Pashosky.
And this is Alex Torres.
And time to put your tailgate down once again and kick it back with us for a very special episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Michael Wait, Hayden, this isn't Michael Womack.
No, it is not Michael Womack.
This is Auston Cooper.
Sir.
Correct. And you know what? We don't like Micah right now.
We do not like him. I know we hinted out in the last episode that he was going to join, but he ended up having a gig, so he couldn't have joined. So
he bailed on us. So he is now blacklisted from this podcast. And if he comes on this podcast, I'm not going to be nice to him. I'm not. I already don't like this guy. He bailed on us.
You like him? That's your boyfriend.
No. He's an enemy to me, and he's an enemy to this podcast.
Well, anyways, we have Auston Cooper. Auston, can you introduce yourselves?
A better guest, Auston Cooper.
Yes.
Guys, this is Auston. So, a fun fact, he was the first teammate that I met here. He was the first guy that I've seen here. So, we're all football players. He's a football player, right? And he's the first guy that I met. We ended up staying on the same floor. Yes. And he's been a brother ever since.
Believe it or not, he was actually one of the first teammates I met too. When I showed up, I was by myself. My parents were with me at the time, and I walked in, and I was with Auston and Auston's dad in line waiting for the check-in. And
do you remember that too?
Yeah, I do a little bit. And then
I don't think you remember. Do you remember?
Yeah, because then we started talking to what's his name?
E-Man.
E-Man. He left now. Yeah. We started talking to E-Man and his dad.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that till you said something.
Yeah. It was Auston and Elijah Bowman, and Elijah Bowman will probably be on this podcast here soon too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta get Ebo on here.
So yes.
Auston, can you tell us where you're from?
So I'm from a little small town called Anderson, Texas, which is just outside of College Station.
Small town represent.
Yes, sir, small town boys.
And you recently moved from that place too. So
yes.
You're now at.
Yeah, so we just moved into a little bigger town called Navasota, not much bigger. So, but yeah.
And are the rumors true? So I don't know about. See, the people don't know. Y'all live by two famous people. You live by
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, yes. Guys, he lives by Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, he lives by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. So how Willie Nelson lives by him, Chuck Norris lives by him.
Yes.
Who's your famous person, Alex?
I don't have a famous person. Well, from Grand Prairie. So the people who know, Selena Gomez is from Grand Prairie.
Yes.
So I guess that's our famous person. I don't know.
Boo.
She's a billionaire.
Like, I went to high school with Chuck Norris's grandkids. Like, she goes to there's only one that's still there now.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
The one in the high school.
That is cool.
But yeah.
So, Auston.
Yes.
You went to a school previously from here, right?
Yeah, so out of high school, I went to a D3 in Pennsylvania, which was kind of weird, but I thought I wanted to do engineering, and that was one of the schools that recruited me that had engineering, so I went all the way up there, went far from home.
And that's D3 to NAIA, right?
Yeah, we went D3 to NAIA.
What was the university called again?
Geneva College. It's in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania.
Yes. So what led you to be here at Nelson?
Well, after I got out of engineering, I kind of wanted to come back to Texas, and one thing led to another. I started talking to Coach Hudge, and now I'm here. I mean,
what was the biggest difference from playing at Geneva to now playing at Nelson University?
I mean, I feel like the competition's definitely better here. Players are a little better, but like the biggest thing is at Geneva we ran a triple option, which is very weird compared to like what most people run nowadays. It's very different. So guys, if you don't understand what the triple option offense is, it's a very, very old school offense. It was mainly ran back in the day, and you don't really see it very often anymore. You see much more of a pro style type offense, and I mean the triple offense is almost extinct now. But there's
a few schools and even there's a few schools that still do it, but it's a very, very rare thing. And so how was that like? What was it like running the triple option offense? That's a very, very rare offense to run nowadays.
I mean, it was pretty cool. So out of high school, I played wide receiver, and so I just caught the ball, didn't really block or anything. But I got recruited, and I started playing tight end in college, and it taught me a lot how to block. So that was cool. The cool part about it, but I mean, you just have to have everyone bought into the offense and actually believe in it. And it can work. It just, if a defense learns how to stop it, it's kind of hard. And like, if you get down by a few touchdowns, it's hard to come back because it's just so run heavy. You want to hold the ball as long as possible, and you just want to slowly make your way down the field and score. And it's hard to just come back from when you're in a deficit, you know?
Guys, if you're a wide receiver in if you're a wide receiver in that offense, you might as well be a cheerleader, guys, because there's no catching the ball. You're just out there doing cardio. You're just out there running.
Yeah. So you went from receiver to tight end, and not only were you from receiver to tight end, you went to a triple option offense.
Yes.
How the heck do you transition from playing wide receiver to now playing tight end in a triple option offense? That's got to be a quick bit of like a transformation, right?
I mean, yeah, it was very different because, I mean, we ran a spread offense in high school, so it's very different. And, I mean, I just had to learn how to block. It taught me how to block. So I felt like I had the skill sets of being, like, receiving for a tight end, and then it taught me how to block. So now I feel like it made me more versatile as a player.
And if I'm not mistaken, you got some good playing time that first year at Geneva, right?
Yeah, I did.
How did that happen?
Well, I came in, I was technically the third string tight end, and then the second string tight end started playing quarterback a little bit because our quarterback got hurt and then tore his ACL, and then I became the second string tight end, and I would play a little bit whenever we do two tight end stuff. And like, I believe it was before the third game of the season, the starting tight end pulled his hamstring, and I ended up starting like half the games that season, and it was very good for me, but also bad because I just had to step up and learn, and I was thrown out there in the fire. But then a lot of people redshirt their freshman year. I didn't get that. So, I mean, there's pros and cons of it.
Guys, so at his old school, Geneva College, what interests me most is their mascot. Can you explain to us what your mascot is?
We were the Golden Tornadoes.
I've never heard of a golden tornado.
Have y'all heard of a golden tornado, fellas? I haven't heard of one.
But y'all should actually see it, though. So, obviously, there's a newer one, but there's an older. He showed me an old picture of it, and that golden tornado looks like something. Like, that does not look like a golden tornado.
We'll show it on the screen.
Show it.
We'll show it on the screen.
I'm going to edit it right here.
It's horrible.
It looks like Hayden. That's what it looks like.
Don't do him dirty like that.
You had a good-looking mascot. You tell me that?
I don't know about that.
Okay, but so you were a tight end.
Yes.
Who is your GOAT of tight ends?
I mean, I want to say Gronk. Just like for an overall tight end, Gronk could do everything. He was amazing. I loved watching him play, even though I hated watching the Patriots win so much. But I don't know. For just straight up receiving tight end, it's hard not to say Travis Kelce just because of what he's done the past few years. I mean, what he's done his whole career, but especially the past few years with Patrick Mahomes, it's like he's always open. It's crazy to watch.
So we're gonna do a category where you build your own tight end.
All right.
So starting off with hands, out of anybody from the history of the
any tight
NFL,
ends?
yes,
Any tight ends, okay.
So hands.
I mean,
who would you build?
Probably just Travis Kelce, honestly. Like, I mean, it's hard not to.
It's a good answer.
It's a great answer.
That's a
It's
good
hard
answer.
not
I mean,
to.
he catches a lot of balls. So.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Okay. So,
all right.
So with hands, you went with Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So size, whose size?
Size.
What size was?
Crap. I can't think of the. He went to the Steelers. He played for
Darnell Washington.
Darnell Washington.
Darnell Washington. I don't know if you know who Darnell Washington is.
He's
Good
huge.
answer.
He's what, 6'8"? I know for sure he's 6'8" or 6'9".
Yeah, he's up there. He's tall.
That guy is huge.
Huge.
He came from Georgia. I remember watching him, but that guy is a monster. Yeah. So that's a good pick. That would have been my pick. That's a good pull.
That's a well thought out answer too.
Yeah.
That's a good pull because many people don't really like for a lot of basic NFL fans. They basically would just know about three tight ends, 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
I feel like most people would just automatically say Gronk, just like a simple answer. That's really smart actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so size you picked Darnell Washington.
Darnell Washington, yeah.
So let's go with route running.
Route running?
Route running. Who would you go with?
Ooh.
I mean, Travis Kelce is nice, but
Travis Kelce's
you already
nice.
said that. Let's
Yeah.
Already
let's
selected.
drift
Gotta
away.
pick a different one.
Crap. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Who do you
I can't think of
play for?
He's a young guy. I can't think of his name right. Huh? No.
Is it Kittle?
No.
Do you
I
know
was gonna
where
put-
he played for?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of his name right now. I literally had him on fantasy and I can't think of his name.
This year?
Last year.
Is
is
it
it Trey
Pitts?
McBride?
Is it Pitts?
Is it
Huh?
Kyle Pitts
No, it's not Kyle Pitts.
from the Cardinals?
But
Trey
Kyle,
McBride?
Kyle Pitts might be a good answer for that. Why can't I think of- he's a
so would
young
you
guy.
pick
He
that?
was like a rookie either last year or the year before. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Is he from Georgia? Is he the Georgia dude?
Oh, you're
I don't
talking
know
about
where
the
he-
one from the Raiders.
I can't think of his name.
Oh, Ingram. Is it
No,
Ingram?
not Elvin
No,
Ingram.
no, not
he's talking
not
about
Ingram, not Ingram.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
Brock
yeah,
Bowers.
yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
I was
think
gonna
of
say
his name.
he's from Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good one because he
Yeah.
pretty much
I
had a
don't know
very
why I
good
couldn't
rookie
think of his
season.
name. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name.
So
That was
and then
pointy.
okay. So the last category is blocking. Who would you pick for your blocking tight end?
Probably George Kittle. Honestly,
Yeah,
I love
'cause
watching
George
George
Kittle's
Kittle.
a monster.
Kittle's nice.
Bro,
Kittle's
he's
nice.
a monster out there. I love watch like his blocking highlights are just amazing to watch. I
Yeah,
love
he
watching.
does his job.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a good
I feel
tight
like
end.
think
Great.
about that. That would be
It'll be the GOAT for
that would
sure.
be the good tight end.
Okay.
For sure.
So Austin, a bunch of these tight ends that we named, they're pretty tall,
Yeah.
and I'm a little bit jealous, but you're a little tall yourself.
Yes, sir.
So how tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
Wait, just quickly, just stand up real quick and let's see how tall you are, guys. He is not in the frame right now. Are y'all seeing this? Guys, if I walk, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna pick on myself. If I walked over there, my whole body I think would still be in the frame. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
So, Austin, do you have any challenges for being tall? Like, I feel like being
Challenges.
tall could have some challenges. Because I know I have my challenges for being not short, but average. So, but
had to put the average.
yeah. So, do you have any challenges for being tall?
I mean, airplanes always fun, or the bus rides. Those are always fun.
Do you ever hit your head on things?
Oh, definitely.
I know what challenge he does have. So I know what he drives. So he drives a Range Rover Evoque.
Yes.
And it's
I
a
do.
good car, right? Well, to me, I would have space in there. I'm not that big or tall either. So when I'm in it, it fits normal, right? But this dude has his legs out of the window, his head above the, what's it called on top?
The what is it,
sunroof
like
that
the,
I
the
don't have.
sunroof, yes.
That I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have.
so, yes,
Austin has his head above
Yeah.
the sunroof.
so like when Austin pulls up to things, like literally like his legs are like hanging out of the window, like his head's out the window, like it's insane.
Yeah, like if he ever had like a leaf stuck on his window, he just uses his foot and he just knocks it off so where he can see it.
I don't need
Just-
windshield wipers. I just have my legs.
Yeah,
up
his-
there.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
put him off, guys. He put the windshield wipers off. He uses his own legs.
It's true. I've seen it. So, Austin, you just recently have gotten hit with a bit of an injury. Can you
Yes.
elaborate on that?
So yeah, this past season I tore my PCL, had surgery January 7th, and yeah.
So wait, so sorry, but the PCL, that's
Yes.
not a very common tear, is it?
No, it's actually, with what I know, what the doctors have told me, it's not very common for sports injuries. Most of the time they see it is in a car accident, and it's like, and in sports, if you do tear your PCL, you're usually tearing your ACL, your MCL, like all at the same time. It's not usually just the PCL. So that was kind of a fluke
So
thing.
you just tore your PCL, that's it.
Yeah, just my PCL.
That's pretty insane
Yeah,
accomplishment, I guess.
yeah. I guess it was good because it makes recovery a little easier. But
And your PCO is on your knee.
yeah,
Right.
so on your knee, there's the ACL and then the PCL, which is behind it, and it basically keeps your like leg from sliding backwards in your knee. There's also your MCL and LCL in your knee, but those are on the sides. So it's just one of the 4 ligaments in your knee.
And you were playing through it in the
Yes.
season.
So I heard it one week on a Tuesday practice. I jumped up, caught a ball, landed on it, and I felt something was off. And I went to the trainer. He looked at it. He's like, "Oh, your ACL is fine. Like it doesn't look too bad. It didn't swell up terribly bad." He was like, "Just keep trying to play on it. So I tried to practice on it, and I was like, no, this isn't happening. I didn't practice that week at all. Didn't play in that game. The next week, I started practicing on it again, and the trainer was just wrapping it up. Again, the swelling wasn't bad. Like, we didn't think it was anything crazy bad. So the trainer wasn't really sure what it was because there was swelling there, but like it didn't show any symptoms of like some crazy injury. And I just started wrapping it up and playing the rest of the season. I just wrapped it up for every practice, every game, and taking some medicine when I needed it.
So it was on your left leg. On your left knee, right?
Yeah, my left knee.
Yeah. So he showed me what specifically can happen when that happens on your knee. So he can basically move his left knee like Jello.
Yeah,
and his right knee can't move at all, right? So
it's not a fun sight. It's definitely interesting when he was doing it.
Yeah, I would grab like my shin and I could slide my leg back and forth like in my knee. It was very weird. Yeah, whenever I showed my trainers that's when they were like, holy crap, something's wrong. We need to get an MRI, which was like, I think either the last 2 weeks of the season or last 3 weeks of the season. And I convinced him at that time, since I was already playing on it, he's like, you're not going to make it worse. Just we'll keep wrapping it. And I convinced him to get the MRI after the season was over. That's when we found out it was completely torn.
I will say it was a fun party trick that you had.
Oh, yeah, it was a fun party trick.
It had the whole team entertained.
Oh, yeah.
I could do the wobble.
You played the whole season with that injury. So
yeah,
was it a lot of pain when you're going through that?
I mean, at first it hurt like a good amount. I would just take a medicine to play through it, And then like towards the end of the season, like when I started being able to move it like that, there really wasn't much pain, which was very weird. And I don't know why or how or what it really was, but there wasn't much pain at all.
It could be the adrenaline, maybe.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was an adrenaline, just of games and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. It was weird. It just felt unstable more than anything.
How's the recovery process going? Because I mean, I know that's a pretty long recovery. So I mean, what's kind of been going all? What are you having to do to kind of get through that?
Well, I go to PT twice a week with the hospital, and then I go to the trainer 1 to 2 more times a week. It's basically as much as I can. And I mean, it's just getting the strength and stability back. I just got out of my brace like a week and a half ago. I had to be on crutches for 6 weeks, so just the strength from just is gone in your leg between the surgery and then not walking on it for that long. It just deteriorates very fast. It's a lot weaker than you think it would be after that.
But so with the injury, I know that also led you on becoming a part of the staff of the softball team, right?
Yes. So
Nelson,
I got a crazy opportunity because my girlfriend's on the softball team here to
shout her out. Where's she at?
Julie King. She's actually sitting right over here in the corner.
She is on the set right now.
Yes,
she's right there in the corner.
Hey, Julie, make an appearance here.
Can you just pop your head in real quick? This is Julie, guys, right here. This is Julie.
It is the softball catcher for Nelson University.
Yes,
what's your number?
Softball catchers. 24.
24. So guys, pull up to a Nelson softball game and look at number 24. And I want y'all to scream Julie King. And I want y'all, she gonna turn around like
Austin, does it make you nervous that she's on set and she can hold anything against you on this podcast?
I mean, I guess a little bit. Hopefully I don't say anything bad.
Just make sure you're not saying anything that could get you in trouble later on. That's all I gotta say. So, hold on. I have a hot take about his. I mean, I know I'm kind of switching back to this knee thing. I have a hot take about why your knee got messed up.
All right.
It's because you're so dang tall. It's just it just snapped.
Yeah.
Notice. Hold on. Notice how me and Alex we're shorter and compact. Alex, how's your PCO?
My PCO is good, man. I've been blessed to have no major injuries within my legs. So
yeah, see,
my legs are good.
Yeah,
God, I think God blesses us with talents.
I think God had to nerf me a little bit,
Yeah, God said you're 6'4".
So 6'5".
Or 6'5".
You give me that inch, please. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
you can bear a little tear in the knee here and there. You're 6'5". You just deal with it.
I guess so.
See, this is why I don't get injured, because I got nerfed by being 5'9", 5'10" on a good day.
Give yourself 5'11". Why not?
Might as well add an inch.
5'10" with shoes on 5'11". That's basically 6 foot.
Yeah, and then you add another inch and you're 6'1".
Yeah, then you're 6'1". Next thing you know, you're the same height as me.
Wait, so
No. I'm gonna keep it realistic, Hayden. That's not happening. You still the same height. Bro.
I have a tall heart. That's what I have.
A tall heart.
Yeah.
You have a big heart. It makes up for it.
So you are a full-time student.
Yes.
You play football.
Yes.
You're now a softball coach,
Yes, sir.
and you're even an intramural basketball team coach.
Yes.
Let me add that.
Yes, intramural basketball
Yeah.
team. Lost first round, sadly. I think it's my fault for showing up late to that game.
Yeah,
I had work. That was on me.
guys. Some of the football players have an intramural team, and we had a pretty successful season until we lost in the first round, and our head coach Auston Cooper didn't even show up until halfway through the first round of the game. What Austin?
First half, but
Yeah. What Austin? What happened?
I was at work. I had to go in and work.
Oh, let me forget. I almost forgot. Austin also works. He has a job.
I have a job.
At where again? So you work at?
I work
Lakeview.
at Lakeview Camp and Retreat Centers. Whatever it's called, something like that.
Guys, he's doing like 6 things at one time right now. Plus
Yeah.
recovering from a knee injury. Like
Yeah.
this is insane. He's got like 7 positions at one time. How do you balance all those at one time?
Honestly, I have no idea. I just do what I got to do one day at a time. I don't know. I mean, my job is very flexible with hours and football and softball and all that stuff. So that makes it easier. I just work when I can and then, just get through it.
Okay, so guys, I have a fun question for you. I have a fun question for you. And yeah, answer smart because we have a softball player in the room here.
All right.
So you're the softball coach. You're a softball coach.
Yes.
So you get an at bat against the best pitcher on the softball team.
On our team. Just one at bat.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to go against him against one AB.
Okay.
Are you getting a hit?
Honestly, I don't think so. I haven't swung a bat in like 3 years. I don't think I could in one AB. Give me like 10, 15 ABs. I think I could. Let me see some pitches. I don't know. I got to warm up a little bit. I haven't played baseball in 3 years, like I said. So
That's not what he told me when Julie King was not in the room. When Julie King was not in the room, he told me he was taking a yard. He was taking it to the highway.
He's answering this smart here. He really thinks he can just hit a bomb right off the bat.
That's not what he told me the other day. He told me he can go yard.
See, you said our best pitcher. If you put one of our other pitchers up, maybe.
Last time
He's still trying to play it smooth.
What he told me is if Julie King's pitching, then he's hitting an absolute nuke.
100%. If Julie King is pitching, I'm going yard. It's gonna happen.
I have another hot take. I think I'm at least getting a hit.
You think you're getting a hit?
I think so. The softball team's gonna hate me. I'm gonna be walking on campus. They're probably gonna slap me.
You know what we need to do? Football versus softball game. That's what we need to do.
I think we have the team for it too.
I think we have players.
We have a bunch of former baseball players on the football team, and I think we could compete against the softball team.
The softball team ain't touching first base.
And
That's right.
And guess what? Alex isn't making the lineup. I don't think.
I'm making the lineup. I'll show you. I'm making that lineup. I'm like Mike Trout. All right?
Yeah.
Like Mike Trout.
Alex is the kid that shows up and like gets in the wrong batter's box. I think like he swings the wrong way and he puts his glove on the wrong hand.
You ever seen Chicken Little?
Yeah,
that's what he is. He's Chicken Little when he plays baseball. That's who he is.
I throw BP to the softball team. I know what they can't hit, so I know their weaknesses.
We're gonna have to find a pitcher. That's what we're gonna need to find.
Yeah, I don't know.
We won't even
that can softball pitch.
Hey, I think what we do is we just do almost like batting practice.
Yeah, just like
balls and just see.
Would we need an outfield? I think we'll just need the infield. I don't think that could go at the outfield. Look at Julie King.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Julie is probably about to slap us right now.
Yeah,
I'm just playing softball team though.
I'm not.
Y'all are
no,
good.
I'm just
but like actually, we are so down to playoffs. So
but yeah, I'm down to play anything.
We're down for a scrimmage. We could even make this into a fundraiser. We can make this. We can make money off of this. I think
we can make money off of this. I think so.
I think a lot of people would see this, and I think if someone got their video camera out, I think this would make a lot of views on YouTube.
I agree. I think this would work.
This
work.
could be on the Sports Network, I think. Okay, so I have a fun story for you, and it's actually just happened when me and Alex were driving on the way to set today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So so we're driving close to the Hague Communication Center where we are right now.
Yes.
And we passed by the security office. And we found something that thought it was funny that related to this topic.
Oh gosh.
And it's perfect.
This
We saved y'all from running.
This might have prevented some trouble.
Uh-oh.
We saved y'all from running.
What they found.
We found a
a softball.
softball. We found
Wait, let me
it.
see that.
Hold up. Here, let me throw it to you real quick.
That's a game ball.
Yeah, and
That's a game ball. Who is?
in y'all's defense, it was in front of security office. There's no way y'all hit a bomb that far.
How did a game ball get over there?
It was in front of the security office.
Meaning one of y'all was just goofing around.
One of y'all,
and y'all just lost the softball. And
I
I'm
mean,
gonna blame it on Julie King.
Mac, you did hit one out, but I don't think it went over into the street, did it?
did y'all play today?
No, they played Thursday, Friday this week. I don't know if y'all heard that, but they played Thursday, Friday this week, and there were 2 home runs hit on Friday, or 3. 2 home runs were hit on.
What's
Friday.
the name of y'all's head coach? I just want to know.
Waddy Watson.
Waddy Watson. Hey, bro, pull up his email, bro. Pull up his email. Send him an email. Send him a picture.
Steve
of his
Waddy Watson.
Waddy Watson. Send him an email.
We're
right now.
snitching on the whole softball team. They're running
make a
gassers
run.
tomorrow. They're running. What do they call it? We're running polls.
Polls,
Yeah, they're
yes.
running polls.
What's the other one called that you have to run? Not W.
Triangles?
W's?
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
run
yeah.
W's? Yeah.
Dude, that used to be the worst.
Actually, I can make y'all run for this. What is this?
Speaking of
I'm the
W,
coach.
I forgot. We just showed a coach that they're losing
Yeah.
a ball.
Uh-oh.
Guys, if y'all don't know, like baseball and softball, coaches look for like extra baseballs laying around
Yes.
just to make them run.
Yes.
I've been there many times.
Been there, done that.
I had to run many W's or poles or whatever because of loose balls on the field.
Speaking of this, I don't know if y'all know this, but Hayden actually has a state ring in baseball. I don't know if he's flexed on everyone yet.
I think we've slightly mentioned it,
You
but
mentioned it in the last episode. Yeah.
did I mention it? I don't remember. But yes, I did. I played 1A baseball. I won state in high school. It's nothing too deep. It was a fun time.
Yeah, it's not too deep. You know, he got carried.
You might be the only
He was
one
on
at
the
the school
bench.
with a state ring. I'm gonna be honest.
I was the last run.
You were?
We won 6-5, and I was the 6th run.
Actually,
I'm
you were the
being so
go-ahead
serious.
run.
Yes.
You ever seen Make a
That's
Wish?
actually sick.
You ever seen Make a Wish where they put a specific kid in that moment and they make the kid feel like a winner? That's what they did to Hayden Pushaisti when it was time to go.
I actually have a funny story about that. The whole entire season, I always like to be like fun during baseball games because
Yeah.
baseball games are kind of like nerve wracking. It's literally just it's a nervous breakdown the whole entire time, really.
Yeah, it can be for sure.
And to prevent that, I used to always joke around about Spider-Man, and I may or may have not have worn little kid Spider-Man glasses every game.
I want to see pictures of this.
I
Please tell me those
hey,
pictures.
hey, we'll
We're gonna pull it up
We'll
right
put it on
now.
the screen.
Pull it
We'll
up.
put it on the screen.
We're gonna pull it up right now.
'Cause I called them my Spidey senses, and I literally wore them mid game as in the state championship in Round Rock at Dell Diamond. Round Rock Express is the stadium. It's a AAA baseball field,
Yeah,
and I wore little kid Spider-Man glasses that game.
like in the outfield.
Yes, mid game.
That's actually amazing.
I'll show you pictures. It's actually hilarious, and I still get pictures today sent from this.
There's no way
Oh
you look
my
like
God.
Spider-Man
I
wearing
need
them
to see
glasses.
this.
You look like Peter Parker,
hold
like
up.
regular nerd Peter Parker. That's what you look like.
I'm being so serious that I have the pictures, and I'm honestly, I kind of regret it sometimes because it's like, I feel like I don't have a serious moment in my life, but like it's also really funny.
It's really funny. Like you can't be mad about that.
We haven't talked about your major yet. What is your major here at the school?
My major is business sports management.
And what is your plans on with that?
My plan is to be a coach after college. After I graduate, I thinking about doing college coaching first. I don't really want to teach, so that's why I don't want to do high school coaching. But I mean, whatever God's plan has for me is.
Imagine that he wants to be a coach.
Yep, imagine that.
He's already a coach.
You're already coaching softball and intramural basketball.
Exactly, got to get that experience, you know.
Are you not complacent with us in basketball?
Speaking about coach, though, I know Hayden has a good subject.
Yeah. So, you're a coach of two things right now. So,
Yeah.
who do you think is the best coach of all time in like all sports? I mean, I'm talking Nick Saban, Bill Belichick, like Steve Kerr. You know, like all these great coaches. Who do you think is the best coach of all time?
I mean, for college, like Nick Saban obviously has done a lot, and same with the NFL with Bill Belichick, which is probably who I'd say is one of the best coaches of all time. His run with Tom Brady was just like so crazy that it's hard to not put him up there in the GOAT conversation for coaches. So
the crazy thing about Bill Belichick, he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. He won 8 Super Bowls,
yeah,
and 6 as a head coach for the Patriots. And he recently stopped having a job with the NFL,
yeah,
which is kind of insane. So he just got hired at University of North Carolina, and it's a bit of a switch from being a pro coach to coaching 18 to 24-year-olds.
yeah.
And guys, I don't know if y'all know Bill Belichick, but he is not a very vibrant guy, to say the least. He's a bit of a he's
very old school.
Yeah, everything's business. Doesn't show his personality really.
very
It's just
very old school.
Straight to the point.
He talks like this, and like he doesn't really care about anything.
Many would say he's boring, but I mean that's kind of what makes him good.
He's
at the
boring,
same time,
but he's
though.
a winner.
Yeah, that's why he
he's kind of a scary guy too. Like he just looks like nothing's fun. You know. I mean, I've seen him win Super Bowls, and you can't even crack a smile off this guy. So he's at North Carolina now, and he's gonna be coaching a bunch of young kids who's got, I mean, everything like literally they could go to parties. They got the whole college atmosphere. And I mean, college football is a different game from NFL. I mean, there's a lot of different schemes that you can use.
Yeah, very different.
And so, do you think he will be able to, get used to that coaching style quickly? And you think he can, convert into the college level?
I think he can, and honestly, I think it would be a great test to see how good of a coach he really is. And like, if he can go into college and start competing, and like start winning with UNC, like it would be very big for him and for the GOAT conversation, so to say. But I mean, I want to see more personality out of him. I love watching like clips of like Gronk, and Tom Brady sometimes talks about like different stories with him, and Edelman. They always have hilarious stories with Bill Belichick.
I mean, guys,
never see.
Edelman and Gronk and all these Patriots, they were like the life of the party. They were always doing crazy stuff. And Bill Belichick was like the meanest little guy I've ever seen. So, I mean, Alex, what do you think about this?
So, knowing that Bill Belichick, right, he's the GOAT of coaches, I think he's going to be just fine. Obviously, it's a different atmosphere. It's a different experience. You're teaching kids. You're for real teaching kids, right? And also with a mixture of adults. But in the NFL, it's a business. Over here in college, I get it too. It's also a business, but Bill Belichick has proven to win Super Bowls, and I think he's going to be just fine. But I think that he would have I think that he would have his challenges still, and because it's going to be a different atmosphere. But so we were speaking about his personality and how bland it is, and how boring it can be. I don't know if y'all seen his girlfriend, but she's very young. I think she's going to bring out a new personality in this coach Bill Belichick. Guys, his girlfriend is how old compared to him?
Like she's early 20s, I think.
She's
young. Bill Belichick is what, like 60? Like 60 something?
Guys, recently he and his wife got divorced, and are they married? Are they engaged? Dating? I don't know.
They're not sure. You're gonna have to fact check that for sure. But
I don't know exactly what they are, but they are a thing. And she is very young, and he is very old.
She looks like a normal student at UNC.
Yeah, she could be
almost our age, basically.
One of his players might steal her from him.
I think
It
most
could
of the
be
players are
possible.
probably older than her.
I'm
It's
pretty
possible.
sure.
I mean, we have players here older than her, so
She's definitely in her 20s.
It's a bit of a interesting scenario to say the least.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's a huge transition, but I think the college schemes are so different. I think he'll struggle at first, and especially the kids, they're gonna be so different as well.
yeah.
And I mean, it's gonna be different. But I think he's gonna struggle at first, and then he's gonna find his rhythm, and I think he might actually be pretty successful at it.
Yeah. Speaking of the like different schemes in college too, like Tom Brady being not a very mobile quarterback, and that is like the main thing in college is mobile quarterbacks like are the biggest thing right now in college football. Like every quarterback in college is pretty much mobile and likes to run the ball. It will be cool to see what he does with the offense.
Yeah, I mean,
since he's used to a not mobile quarterback.
yeah, I think college it's very RPO based,
Yes,
and a lot of
very.
I don't know, it's a lot of like read option type stuff. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he keeps that pro style NFL based offense, or if he's gonna kind of switch it up and have like a little funner, more fun schemes to see. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Who is your GOAT between coaches?
I think Nick Saban's up
Yeah,
there.
that was
Nick
mine
Saban's
too.
definitely up
I'd
there.
say Nick Saban. He created a dynasty.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen his like assistant coaches and the coaching tree under him, but they're all head coaches somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's created a dynasty. He's created a way.
If you're a coach
all of them.
underneath him, you'll probably learn so much that you'll become a head coach somewhere else.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
mean,
much happened for
Kirby
lots of them.
Smart, I mean Lane Kiffin, they all are very successful coaches somewhere else. So I mean it's very cool to see that. And it's kind of sad to see Nick Saban go, and I think he left because of the NIL stuff that's coming around.
Yeah.
So kind of sad to see, but I mean it's fun for college football now.
My GOAT is Coach Cooper. That's
Yeah,
that's who my GOAT is.
That's our go right now.
Yeah.
Speaking about coaches though,
Sure.
Hayden, I see you wearing a Texas Longhorn sweater. No. I want to talk about Coach Sarkisian.
Oh.
What's your opinion
Oh.
on him?
Coach Sark's my guy.
Yeah.
He was an OC at Bama, and that was when
Yeah.
that was their championship with Devontae Smith and all them. And then the next year, Coach Sark came in at Texas. At first, I was actually pretty upset because Coach Herman was our head coach, and he came in around, I want to say 2015, and he basically changed the whole program. We were like a 4 to 5 win team every year, and Coach Herman came in. We won a bowl game right off the bat, won a Sugar Bowl, and then we won about I think 2 or 3 more bowl games right after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had some successful years, and then once, but we weren't getting over that hump. We weren't going into playoffs. We were just making decent bowl games or like a good bowl game, but not making it to that top 4. And we got rid of Herman, and I was pretty upset about it. I loved Herman; it was my guy. And we got Coach Sark. We struggled the first year. I was like, man, we got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Coach Sark recruited some beasts, and he started scheming up some things, and now we're a top tier program, and I can't be happier to cheer for the Longhorns.
I'm ready to see him and Arch Maney do some things.
Oh,
I'm
dude!
not gonna lie.
And now Arch Maney's coming in, and Quinn's going to the NFL. It's a great thing, and I'm kind of sad that Quinn got all that hate that he did because of Arch. Quinn was a great player.
Oh, he was great.
And he's going to be drafted probably pretty high. And I don't know, it just made me upset, and people were hating on Quinn. Even Texas fans were hating on Quinn. And I mean, Quinn's my guy. He turned the program around, and I don't know. Quinn's really good, but I'm really excited to see how Arch can play. And Arch is so versatile on the offense, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So, talking about coaches, who do you think? There's a lot of people out there that could be a coach, but they're not. I mean, a lot of great athletes that are in the game or played the game. Who do you think would be a great coach that's not a coach? Like, I'm talking Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, LeBron, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, Derek Jeter. I mean, any of them. Who do you think would be like the greatest coach of all time that's not a coach? I think is a fun question.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady would be a good option. Like him commentating, it's cool to hear what he says. And like Tony Romo was the same way. It's like you can tell how smart they are. But one person I really would like to see is Peyton Manning. I was a big
That's a
Peyton
good
Manning fan.
pull.
Yeah.
Good pull.
I was a big fan of him, and like hearing him and Eli talk on like the Monday Night Football stuff. Is it Monday? It's Monday night, not Thursday night, right? Yeah, it's Monday Night Football, the talk show thing they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Monday night. I used to like watch it, like liked watching it because like it's cool to hear their brain, pick their brains, especially wanting to be a coach and learn more about football.
I didn't even think about that. I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and I didn't even think about Romo.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, Romo can guess every dang play during in the booth.
That was my pick. So my pick was Tony Romo. So he's a broadcaster, and what you just mentioned, right? Before every play, he guesses it, and he gets it right. Tony Romo would be my pick to be a very good coach. Another pick of mine would be Jason Witten. I love Jason Witten.
Ooh,
And
love Jason Witten.
I don't know if he still
Jason
coaches for the high school in Dallas. I forgot what exact high school it is, but he's a high school coach in Dallas right now.
Yeah.
When I was becoming a Dallas Cowboy fan, Jason Witten was one of my first one of my first favorites. You know,
I say Sean Lee. Sean Lee was my favorite.
I have a deep pool for you. My first favorite Dallas Cowboy. I was young. I loved Miles Austin.
Miles Austin,
the old receiver.
Yeah. Did you like Kim Kardashian too or no?
No.
Well, did you know that they were together, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian used to be with Miles Austin.
See, there's a reason why I liked Miles Austin. I couldn't say. So, Austin, you mentioned it earlier. You live near College Station.
Yes, I live like in a small town outside of College Station.
So, I mean, guys, y'all see the hoodie, and I'm not a big fan of College Station because of a little school that's over there.
Yeah, the A&M, Texas A&M Aggies, baby.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Texas A&M, the whole thumbs down thing.
Keep them, baby. Come on now. Come on
no. Horns up always. And so you're a fan of that little town over there. And so Texas and I don't know if y'all know this, but Texas and Texas A&M have a huge rivalry against each other. I mean, literally they play school songs that talk trash about each other.
Yeah.
And and they stopped playing each other after 2011 because A&M made the switch to SEC because they were scared of Texas Longhorns.
Okay, now.
That's just what I heard. I'm sorry. But and now they're playing again, and it's a big deal. So it made me wonder, what do you think is the best college rivalry of all time? I mean, you got Texas versus Texas A&M. You got Ohio State versus Michigan. Bama versus Auburn. I mean, what do you think is the best rivalry?
I mean, Ohio State, Michigan is definitely up there. But, I mean, being from Texas and being around A&M and UT, like, I can't not say it's UT and A&M. That rivalry is just crazy. The hatred for each other's schools is like none other,
Guys, I think the Texas versus Texas A&M rivalry is extremely underrated.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, I think people's like the common answer will be Ohio State versus Michigan. I mean, it's literally considered the game. But literally they call each other the team up north, the team down south.
Yeah, they won't even say each other's names.
Yeah, and they won't even say the names. But I think the Texas versus Texas A&M thing just doesn't get enough credit because they stopped playing each other.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is just because they stopped playing each other.
I mean, from Abbott, Texas, it's just straight A&M alumni. And when I would wear my Longhorn gear, I would get insults left and right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you got egged at your school.
Yeah.
Speaking about the rivalry, so between both schools, I think you should talk more about the baseball situation within y'all's head coach now, who used to be the head coach of Texas A&M. You should definitely talk about that part.
I love this. Every time I see a post about him, I repost it just to get the A&M people mad at me.
Yeah.
So Jim Schlossnagle is a very successful baseball coach, college baseball coach. He coached at TCU and they won a national championship. And he made the switch to A&M, and he had a pretty successful career at A&M.
Yeah.
And
And they just made it to the World's to the College World Series. Is that
they made it to the College World Series last year.
Right?
They did.
And in the finals, they lost in the championship game
Yes,
against
they did.
a very good Tennessee team.
It was very sad, but I mean that Tennessee team was good. So.
Yeah. And after the game was over, they were discussing what's the future for him in A&M. And A&M fans hate it, but I love every bit of it. So they ask him, basically about his future with A&M, and he says, basically, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to coach at A&M.
Yeah.
The next morning.
Not even 24 hours, guys.
Not even 24 hours.
The next morning, my guy, Jim Schlossnagle, was a Texas Longhorn head coach.
He joined the other side, guys.
He joined.
He went to the dark side. The dark side.
The bright side. He joined the bright side. And now A&M was ranked number 1 in baseball preseason, and they're having a bit of a rough start.
Yeah, they're having a rough start a little bit.
And the Longhorns are currently on a 9-game winning streak with Jim Schlossnagle.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
Yeah, I've never been
but
happier to be a Longhorn fan right now.
Speaking about rivalries, though, what is your biggest rivalry?
I think Texas versus Texas A&M. I don't think it gets enough spotlight because of them not playing each other anymore.
Yeah.
But I think now that they're both back in the SEC and A&M can't go anywhere to run away from them, I think it's going to be a fun time, and I think people are gonna show like this rivalry means more than what people think.
Yeah.
I mean, at the SEC, it's called "It just means more." That's like their catchphrase, and I think people are gonna see the light of the rivalry.
Yeah. I wanted to go to the Texas A&M UT game this year. Tickets were so expensive. It wasn't even.
Guys, nosebleed tickets were like over $1,000.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure they broke records for the most expensive ticket.
Yeah, fun fact, they actually did. They broke the record for ticket sales for being the most expensive regular season game of all sports of all time.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's how much that rivalry means to people. Yeah. So put that into perspective when you put it into the Ohio State, Michigan, Bama, Auburn debates. I mean, this game means a lot.
Yes, it really does.
Alex, what do you think your biggest rivalry is?
So I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm gonna say that every time we play against the Eagles or the Packers, but I'm surprised y'all. So you're an Astros fan,
yes,
and you're a Rangers fan. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that hasn't got mentioned up yet, because I know that's a big rivalry right there as well. Right,
becoming a rivalry.
I don't care about cheaters. Okay. Oh gosh, Astros apparently cheated one of their seasons. I'm not going to say apparently.
But Hayden, you're a cheater as well, though, right?
How am I a cheater?
Didn't you just cheat on your girlfriend last week, right?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Whoa, no.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't cheat, guys.
Guys, watch out for Hayden.
Alex is a troll, if y'all couldn't tell.
Oh, another good rivalry, which I don't even think it's a rivalry, guys. It's just the fans between it. It's Messi and Ronaldo.
I mean,
there's no really like rivalry.
I don't watch soccer. Them. I don't understand that.
I love soccer, right? So there's no rivalry between them two guys alone because they love each other, right?
Yeah.
But it's just the fans. The fans go crazy. It's an all-out war.
It's kind of like, I mean, I don't know if there's really beef between LeBron and Jordan, but it's kind of that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's
more of the fans just beef of who the best of all time is.
Who do you think is the GOAT out of LeBron and Jordan?
I always go MJ, but I'm just not a big LeBron fan. That's just me. I'm not like that big into NBA to sit there and argue with people about it, but I just always
do you have one
MJ.
reason why? Can you just give us one?
I mean,
good reason.
The amount of championships he's won in the few seasons he played, lesser seasons he played compared to LeBron, and then like LeBron, I just feel like whines too much, so that bugs me.
Everybody whines in the sport of basketball. It's not just LeBron.
I know.
My GOAT is LeBron James, and I think Scottie Pippen was a better player than MJ. Scottie Pippen was very nice.
I don't like that take.
Scottie Pippen is very nice, guys.
That's a take.
I feel like Scottie Pippen carried.
Maybe.
And who did Michael Jordan play? He played Karl Malone. Yeah. And then like who else?
I think you should get off the microphone.
I'm not wrong.
We are a sports dominant podcast, and you're giving me this horrible take.
This is not a horrible take. So wait, who's your GOAT? It's Michael Jordan.
I think
you didn't even watch Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you didn't either.
You didn't.
I know that.
You don't watch LeBron.
That's why I might go to LeBron James. Yes, I do watch LeBron.
When was the last time you watched a whole Lakers game?
A whole Lakers game this past game with Luka. Hey guys,
He watched the Luka game. He didn't watch the LeBron game.
I've been watching the LeBron James. What? LeBron James is my guy.
Speaking of,
You the type of guy.
okay.
LeBron
when
had
I-
to pick up Luka to try and get another Finals appearance. Come on now.
Okay.
like every other
I'm
basketball. Anyways, you're the
I'm
type
just
of.
trolling now.
If I was to ask you, hey, what college did
Well-
LeBron go
well,
to?
can I
You,
have-
you would try to think of a college that he went to. When LeBron didn't
He
even
came straight
go
from
to
high school.
college.
I know this.
That. No, you didn't.
I know ball. I know ball. Okay, so here's my take. If we're, I think the GOAT discussion is so subjective. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, no one. I mean, it's a team game, so like, how could we really know who was the best? But in my opinion, I think, I mean, we always evolve, right? We're always evolving from something new, correct?
Yeah.
If we're talking about just basketball playing wise, who was the best? LeBron is probably the best player because he's playing in this day and age, and
Yeah.
he's probably the best right
Basketball's
now.
only getting better. Sports are only getting better. The competition's only getting
Athletes
better.
are getting better over time,
I
constantly.
feel like
how it
if
is.
you put Giannis back to where Michael Jordan played, Giannis would be in the GOAT, straight up GOAT conversation.
This
If
is
you
what I'm
put
talking about.
all
though.
these players back. If you put me back, now I'm just playing. I'm not thinking of.
But like, listen. So while I'm saying that, yes, LeBron, like athleticism wise, like he's the best player of all time. But if we're talking about impact and like the
Straight.
game of basketball and like the biggest impact of a certain time period, I think MJ's your guy.
Well, he was the first one out of all those guys. He was the first one to come through. I think that's a big reason why.
Yeah. That
But and
didn't
I,
help,
and I
but-
think if MJ was raised in our day, was raised the same way, like the same time period that LeBron was, I would say that Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But like I said, it's so subjective. It's like I don't know. It's a very hard debate because I mean it's so nitpicky, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just really depends on the situation. But if we're talking about just basketball player overall, LeBron's your guy. If we're talking about impact, Michael Jordan. So
I mean, yeah.
I feel like that's a
You got a point there.
fair statement, right? Yeah, he even is shaking his head. You know, right?
Guys, I think I think LeBron James is the GOAT.
Even impact wise, like
Yes, I think
on
LeBron
basketball?
James. LeBron
Yeah,
James
stop,
is everything.
Stop.
You're just gonna talk crazy that LeBron James is not.
I
I'm
think
talking about
I think
the 40
Larry
year old.
Bird's the GOAT.
40-year-old
I
that's
mean-
keep on. So if you were to say that, right? So I know people also bring in Kobe in this. See. I think the other GOAT is Shaq. Like I think Shaq was dominant.
I agree.
Bro,
with that.
Shaq was him.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyways, spring break's coming.
Yes, it is.
It's. I mean, we're kind of closing out our schoolwork, and we're no more practices and workouts. So everybody's kind of going home for the summer, or not for the summer, going home for spring break or going on vacation.
Well, not
Yeah.
you, my boy. You.
What-
not
yeah,
me.
You a
what,
coach.
what do you do? What are you doing, Austin,
He's a
for spring
coach.
break?
Here's
I
the coach,
mean,
Julie King.
we
on the
get
field.
we get this weekend in Monday and Tuesday off. Wednesday we have practice, Thursday practice, and then Friday, Saturday they're softball games. So I get a few days off, but not like anything crazy. So I'm just my girlfriend's sister's having her birthday, so we're going to do that. I might go home for a day or
Happy
two. but-
birthday.
Yep, happy birthday, Carmela.
Shout out to Carmela.
Carmela King.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so I don't get to do anything like crazy fun, just chilling here, not going to the beach or nothing.
Darn.
Yep.
So we have a fun segment for you. This segment will kind of close it out. You,
All right.
you want to start there?
Yeah. So we're gonna do a segment, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know about the segment of build your own. It could be about a car, a vacation, a trip, a specific thing, right?
We'll call it the $20 segment, and no $15
No,
segment.
I was gonna say
15,
that's $15.
The $15 segment, and
The $15 segment to build your own vacation.
so how this works is we have 4 questions for you, and with each question they'll have answers from a $1 range to a $5 range, and
right.
you have to answer these 4 questions while also staying in budget of $15. I'm
Right.
sure you understand the.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the TikTok videos and whatnot,
Yeah.
and so we're gonna ask some few questions, and you got to make it to $15, and this is for your ideal vacation spot
All right.
for spring break if you weren't coaching softball.
Yeah, I got you.
So, what location are you going to?
All right.
So for your dollar selection, it'll be Navasota. You're going back home.
All right, just going back home.
Your second dollar answer is Port Aransas, Texas. You're staying in
All right.
Texas, but you're going to the beach. At
Yeah,
least.
I got you.
Your $3 selection will be Colorado. You can go to Colorado. You can snowboard. You can do skiing, or whatever the heck you would do in Colorado. Your $4 selection, you're going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right.
And $5, you're going to Hawaii.
All right.
So where are you going?
I mean, I'm gonna say $4 for Lauderdale. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Hawaii's nice and all, but like for just a spring break,
You
it's
still
hard
get
to
the
beat.
same beach. Or
Yeah, you get a
it's
nice
not the same
beach.
beach, but it's still a beach though.
Yeah, you get a nice beach for like a week, not even or less, just spring break, little trip. I would say Fort Lauderdale.
That's a good pick.
$4.
That's a good answer.
Save a little bit.
So
of
that
money.
leaves
That's
you with
probably where I would go.
$11.
Yeah, I got $11.
You got $11.
Got $11. Okay, so the next place is where the next category is where you will stay at.
All right.
Oh, I should not be showing you that. So for $1, you'd stay in a tent.
All right.
$2 in your car.
Okay.
$3 your girlfriend's house.
Girlfriend's house.
Yes.
In Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. So it'll be Julie King. So just
Julie
imagine
King's
Julie
got
King had a
Julie King's got a house in Florida.
yeah.
Okay.
Julie King has a house in Florida, and that's for that's for $3.
All right.
Your $4 option is an Airbnb.
Okay.
Your $5 option is a resort.
Okay.
Where would you go?
I mean, I might as well go to my girlfriend's house because I mean it's $3. Can't really go wrong with it.
He's answering this question smart, guys.
Yes,
He's answering
yes.
this mark because she's in the corner, and she would drag him out of this pot.
She
real quick.
She has a gun to his head right now, waiting for this answer.
She's on that timing. Okay, so the next
So what
category.
is it? I have
Okay.
$8 left. Yeah. $8.
Yes,
$8.
yes, that leaves
$8.
you with-
Okay.
right.
2 more questions. $8.
Yep.
All right. Perfect.
Alrighty. This is who you're going with.
All right.
This is who you're taking on vacation with you.
All right.
For $1, you're just going by yourself.
Okay.
You're just going by your lonesome.
Yep.
For $2, you're going with our good friend and offensive coordinator, Coach Mack. Coach Blake
Mack.
McCulloch.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to add that sound effect in there.
Wow.
Sorry. You know, love you, Coach Mack. Love you, Coach Mack. Put me on your offense. For $3, you get to go with the Sabrina Carpenter.
The Sabrina Carpenter.
Guys, I don't know if y'all know, but Austin always be talking about Sabrina Carpenter.
Big Sabrina
That's his
Carpenter
wife.
fan.
That's my wife, baby.
That-
Yeah.
Julie King's his girlfriend. Sabrina is his
Julie,
wife.
put your earphones on right now.
Julie, you ain't hearing none of this.
We're joking, guys. He doesn't. He likes Julie more.
He's loyal.
Yep.
Maybe. Kidding.
For $4, we're going with you. You're going. It's the boys coming
the
to
boys?
this to
Okay.
the trip.
Boys
Okay.
is coming.
Yeah. So answer this wisely.
Oh, and the fifth.
The $5 answer is with your girlfriend.
So you,
We're gonna put you on the spot
so
here.
you may have went to your girlfriend's house, but your girlfriend ain't there yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're choosing. So that's your options right
Yeah.
there.
So
I mean-
so are you taking the boys to the girlfriend's house?
Or Sabrina Carpenter for $3, or Coach Mack, or by
Sabrina
yourself
I mean, I love
Hey.
you, Coach Mack, but I
with
mean,
$8.
I got. Sorry, Julie, but I think I gotta go with the boys because, like, I mean, you have softball anyway, so
Guys,
Spring
are we,
break,
are we
we're going
hearing
with the
this?
boys.
Guys, are we
We're going
hearing
with
this
the
right
boys.
now?
Wait,
Yep.
he just said that you got softball, but he's a softball coach too, though.
Saturdays
So
are for the
realistically,
boys,
this
baby.
wouldn't work.
Guys,
Saturdays are
guys,
for the boys.
are we hearing what just happened? Austin just picked the boys.
Austin just picked the beat down.
If you don't see me tomorrow, you know why.
He picked the
did.
boys in front of his girlfriend.
Let's put a tracker on Austin right now.
Julie is mad. She's about to slap him.
Julie's face is red right now. No, just okay. Okay,
She got
so
steam.
So wait,
coming out
you
of her
don't
ears over
you don't
there.
want to go with Coach Mack?
I mean, I love you, Coach Mack, but I gotta pick the boys.
Guys, you hear this? Austin Cooper does not like Coach Mack.
Coach Mack, I love you. I know I'm hurt, but put me in your offense.
so okay, so the next category is your activity. It's what you'll be doing over there.
All right.
So for $1, relaxation.
I have $4 left.
Yes, yes.
Correction?
So
Yeah.
$4.
for $1, it's relaxation.
Okay.
For $2, it'll be sightseeing.
Okay.
For $3, it's a sporting event.
Okay.
And then since you have $4 left, I'm gonna say that after the fifth one.
All right.
So the fifth one is the Sabrina Carpenter after party, which you
Okay.
can't even go to anymore because you already wasted it all. Right?
Yep.
So the
Wasted
$4,
it all. No Sabrina Carpenter party.
the $4 is a concert.
Okay.
So out of all that right there,
I mean, I got $4. Might as well use it all. Let's go to a concert, baby.
let's
Come on now.
go to concert.
Come on now.
Speaking about concerts,
wait. Who are we going to see?
Yeah, who
The boys are coming.
I mean, it's got to be a country concert. Like, come on now.
country guys? You know we love country around here.
Yes. We
That's
gotta
all,
get
that's
some
all we
country
listen to
music,
right
you know?
now.
That's all we listen to.
Yep. I mean,
So what's the country artist we listening to?
country artists. I mean, right now one of the best country concerts to go to is like Morgan Wallen. I mean, I want to see Bailey Zimmerman pretty bad in concert. So, I mean, they were touring together for a while. So, like, if I could get like Bailey Zimmerman to open for Morgan Wallen, that would be the perfect concert right there.
That would be tough.
That's a
It'd be
good pull,
tough.
right?
It would be tough.
You don't hear it very often though.
Yeah.
A Bailey Zimmerman, like
Bailey Zimmerman.
he's a great artist. You just don't. He doesn't get enough credit. He's got like when you hear his name, you don't think about him too much, and then
yeah.
you go to a Spotify playlist, and then you kind of look at his songs and you go, oh wait, I know this one, I know this one, and I know this one.
Yeah.
So like, it's a good pull. I never hear that.
I think he's up and coming, getting a little bigger. I really enjoy him. And he was getting a lot of hate lately because he had a little problem in at one of his concerts. I don't know if y'all heard about it.
What's the problem?
I did not hear about this. Actually.
He got a little too intoxicated and then went out on stage. It was some beach concert. I can't remember. I think it was in Florida. I don't remember. But
Hoorah!
his
Oh my god.
He didn't perform very well. He got a lot of hate for it. He's apologized since then and said that, and he was very disappointed in himself because he talks about God a lot and stuff. And I mean, he was just, I don't like seeing him get the hate. He's a good guy. I feel like he made a mistake, obviously, as a lot of artists do. They get carried away. But I mean, everyone that is like backing him up and seen him in concert before said that's not like him. He sounds really good in concert, and it was just like a fluke thing that happened. But yeah.
Speaking about Bailey, Hayden, you be singing the Bailey. I mean, you be singing Bailey Zimmerman songs in the shower, right?
More or less. I guess.
I hear you singing it in the shower. You be going crazy.
Yeah, sometimes it depends.
Can you give the crowd what you be singing?
What song do y'all like?
I know what song you always sing. You always sing religiously. Can you always?
He be
Can
singing
you
to
just
his
go ahead and
imaginary
sing it to us
girlfriend,
real
you know?
quick?
Now I'm in the back of the chair.
He be singing to his imaginary girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
I have plenty of girlfriends, guys.
Plenty.
Plenty.
Oh, no.
I just gotta choose which one I want.
Oh, no. He's calling himself out now.
No, that's the wrong sound effect. But I'll put that in there.
So speaking about Bailey Zimmerman, right?
Yeah.
Is he your favorite? Is he your favorite country singer? Who is your favorite country singer?
I mean, right now, I feel like he would probably be my favorite. He's the one I want to see the most right now.
Okay. So what would be your favorite song from him?
I mean, like you said earlier, Religiously, that's a great song.
Religiously.
I don't know. Probably Rockin' a Hard Place it was like it blew up so much and I listened to it so much. Like, I feel like that would probably be one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I know that you're a car guy. What is your favorite car? What is your dream car?
My dream car.
Other than your car that you drive right now with your legs hanging out the window.
My Range Rover Evoque.
Yeah.
Hey, the only thing I love about that car is the starlights I put in it. I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest.
those are a vibe. I will
It's
say
a
that.
vibe.
I've been
It's a
in been in the car before. It's the stars are nice.
Probably gonna put that in every car I own now because I love it. Until I become like a dad or something, then I have to grow up. But, probably a '67 Fastback Mustang. If you've ever seen the Mustang from the Creed movies, blacked out, I literally love that.
It's a
old
great
Mustang.
pull.
It's a
Great
really, really cool Mustang to me.
Should I put that on the screen?
Yeah, you can put it on.
All right,
the
I'm gonna
screen.
put it on.
I'll
I'm gonna
get
put
you
that
a
on the
picture.
screen right now. A 60 what?
67 Fastback.
67 Fast Black.
Fastback.
Fast-
back.
I thought that's what you said, man. I thought that's what you said.
It's going in the bloopers.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's time to close out episode 2. Time to put up your tailgates and hit the road. Thank you, Austin, for coming on the podcast.
Sir.
Much appreciated. And we're gonna have him again, right?
Yes, we'll have Austin back on again.
Austin, you're such a great guest. We're gonna have you on again probably soon.
I hope I come back. It'll be fun.
So we're gonna wrap this up, and maybe Michael Womack will come. I don't know. I really don't remember that guy anymore. I don't like him.
I don't know who that guy is. Who is that guy?
But he's blacklisted from our podcast now. But so thank y'all, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace,
Sir.
guys.
Sir.